Oh my god. I gotta keep remembering. Gotta give myself an extra 15 minutes, and then it grows exponentially from there. Like freaking wild. Alright, let me fire up chat activities and see what's what. Bror Fredrik live from Las Vegas. That's
Get
me.
a free emergency pizza to use.
Free emergency pizza. Ew. I mean, it looks like pizza, but I'm sure it's all chemical laden. I've been getting a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I've been getting like almost every video I watched today, I got non-skippable ads, which kind of sucks. Let's see. Numero uno, Mary, Kevin, Janice, Jim, Cindy, good to see you. Venus, Sony, who else is here? We'll let people get here. I'm still waiting for my coffee. I was chatting. I was trying to catch my breath. I jogged through this entire place. Actually, it's quicker instead of walking through the entire mall to go out the exit of the casino and cut around the side. But, you know, still freaking 95 degrees. Tom, what's going on? Val Marie's on the No Type. I was going to say No Type Tuesday. No Type Friday. What's up, Tom? Bert. Tom, did you catch any fish? I didn't follow up on that. I seen a picture of you guys trying to get some fish going. I haven't gone fishing in so long. I would love to go fishing. One of these days I'll go fishing. Sylvia, how are you? Alright, what do we got? 66 people? That's not bad. I don't have my coffee, obviously. That's why I'm still pointed at the ceiling. Again, I gotta give myself that time. Time is on my side. Oh, there we go.
You was stealing my trivia.
There's my girl. I'm ready. I got all the trivias. Look at that.
I was like, what?
Holy cow.
All the trivia's in Connor. Oh, just restocked it.
Alright, you want me to give those back based on these? Absolutely.
So yeah, we just got to order today. You're good.
Alright. Let's say hi to her. She's awesome. That's my coffee girl. That's best barista in all of townness. And these two are like all smooching. I kind of dig that look that she's got going on. Overalls and whatnot. It's very, very modest, but something about it at the same time. Good on her. Yeah, she gave me all the friggin' trivias. I will put them in my sack. Ain't gonna lie. No, I got cargo shorts. They're all going in. Thank you very much. See how they take care of me? The manager came up to me today and was like, you know, after all this time you've been coming in here, I still don't know your channel. And I was so hesitant. I'm like, do I really want the manager? I mean, he's probably listening now. What's up, bro? Listening to all the bullshit I talk. But then again, whatever. I ain't, you know, I got nothing to hide. I got no shame in the game. Let's build some coffee. I am in a coffee mood. What's up, bro? I am, oh, look at that. She knows how to get some steam and some cream. Look at that. Alright, let's see if we can create something. You know, it's like 2 weeks till Christmas. That's freaking awesome. Alright, let's pack the Truvia in there. Truvia is not sweet. You gotta put a shitload of it in. That's why she brings me a shitload. How come? Alright. Maybe she's curious what I'm doing. But yeah, I think she's just curious what I'm doing. They're probably talking about me. I thought she was scoping. I was gonna be like, dude, mind your woman. Alright. Yeah, that's an alright look right there. Alright. You know what I do have to do, though? I gotta do this. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. I'll look at chat in a second. Chat GPT. Oh, I did it backwards. There's a method to my madness. See, I gotta give them some advertising. I am not sponsored by them. I just freaking love this place. I love the people, and I don't throw around that term lightly. And I love their coffee. Again, don't throw that around lightly. Alright, are we ready? Yeah, I noticed that too. She had a comb in her back pocket. She needs a bandana in her back pocket. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I didn't know they make combs anymore. Do they still make combs? Is that a thing? Teddy! Yeah, coffee is just freaking phenomenal. Manager needs to be... Yeah, I know. I mean, they sent... Because, you know, I signed up for their... What do you call it? I signed up for their... I had to sign up for their Wi-Fi, so I end up on their mailing list. So I used one of my trash email addresses, so they send me stuff. And they were like, free appetizer on us. I'm like, cool, you know, I fired that up, pressed that button. I'm like, free appetizer? Don't tell me twice. Oh, that's good. That's good. I think I might need a little more Truvius. So it said, you know, if you spend $40. And I'm like, right away, I like went, ugh, damn. But in the grand scheme of things, spend $40 in Vegas, you know, it's not a big ask. However, I did, like everyone knows, okay, manager, if you're listening, you might be listening on your break. I hear you. I see you. Yeah, if you could work something out with the price, you know, we'd talk. But the price that I was quoted by corporate was freaking astronomical. Astronomical. I mean, yeah, your coffee is great, your people are great, but your corporate people need to, like, take it down a notch, you know? I mean, no offense, but this isn't Bavette's, you know? It's a nice eating establishment, but it's not like a steakhouse. So take it down a notch, yo. And I'll bring 50, 60, 70, 80 people your way. Oh, yeah. Nailed it. I'm going to be amped out of my mind in a second. All right. Well, let's get the Bror shock out of the way. What up, everyone? Why's that picture looks a little weird today? Who's here? Chris Miller? Bubba? Yeah, I'm getting all the... Yeah, I got the heavy cream. Oh, I bought some heavy cream because I am going to... I make small batches of my almond milk ice cream. But I got some heavy cream. I'm going to, like, forego the whole, you know, it's got sugar in it. And, yeah, I'm going to put it away. No fish, unfortunately? Yeah. It probably has something to do with, like, harp. They harp the fish. Yeah, well, I'll be joining you one of these days. Or if this ever becomes beachfront property, we'll go surf fishing right in front of frickin' Mandalay Bay. So that's cool. Who else here? Is Andrew here? Yeah, I seen him. If Keith is here, Bub is here, Andrew's gotta be here. Chris Miller. Yeah, I got a whole video. I got 2 videos planned. 2. One is the entire explanation and a walkthrough of where we're gonna eat for 2025. The opening reception dinner. That's gonna be pretty freaking awesome. You're gonna be amazed. We're gonna eat all the meats. Galpo Gaucho, the handsome ass cowboy, and we're gonna eat some gold-plated steak. We're gonna eat everything. It's just amazing. If you've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse, yeah, it's good, and we sample. It is good. It is really good. She's got a pick, like a, you know, I mean, dare I say Afro pick? Yeah, so that's coming, and the other thing that's coming is Olight, remember I bugged them because like I was one of 13 influencers that was invited to that grand opening event. They said, oh, if you didn't live in town, we would have paid for your whole freaking trip, you know, your room and your flight. So what do you think Bror Fredrik had to say about that? I'm like, so in essence, I saved you a bare minimum a couple $100, right? And they're like, yeah. I said, so how about being that, you know, I did save you a couple bucks, send me a whole bunch of stuff to give away to my audience. And it arrived 2 days ago. A box full of stuff. I mean, I'm not talking like $15 flashlights. I'm talking like $150 flashlights. The cheapest one is like $75 all the way up to $200 they gave me. They gave me like well over $1,000 worth of like premium, like the Arcfeld Ultra, all that stuff. The Javelot. So yeah. They did good, and I'm like, well, I'm giving it away, you know. What else am I gonna do with it? Well, you know, I got my own already, you know. I mean, my daily carry, I got 2 of them on me now, but they gave me like at least $1,000 worth of stuff to give away. So I'm gonna do a whole video for that too. You know, they'll be like, you know, you gotta say something in the comment, blah blah blah, all that type of stuff. Miss Google, how are you? Yeah, I reestablished and affirmed my relationship with Olight in a very, very big way. Now that I know my position and my value to them, I mean, the co-founder was just like, bro, you know, you're providing us, we see the click-throughs. Like, even if people don't buy stuff, even though I got a link in the description, 10% off, blah, 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 blah. You know, I get a vig on that. A little one, anyway. Just keeps turning around. That, I mean, that's cool and it's not at the same time. Alright, see ya. She distracted me. What was I saying? Oh, so, yeah, I got a vig. You know, I got a couple of percent. I got a couple points. He's like, but the amount of people that come through just to see our stuff, so he's like, you're providing us mad brand awareness. I was like, alright. Again, you don't have to tell me twice, so you know, I'm getting assigned a new customer success rep and whatever, and it's just about, you know, honestly, it's just about hooking you guys up. You know, I mean, what else? I don't need 1,000 flashlights. I mean, some guys who take these things, they're just like, oh, I got another free flashlight or whatever. That's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to demo, 1, and 2, then I want to give it away. I got mine, you know, I'm good. I'm not starting a collection. That would be disingenuous of me. So yeah, shout out Anthony, what up? The Mighty Bull. What up, what up, Chris? Shout out Connecticut. Oh, I had a conversation about Connecticut last night. Now that you're here, I think I'm gonna, I did you know, did the live stream over at heybrorfredrik.com. We were at the Venetian last night, listening to music, hanging out, and there was 2 things. One of them I'm not gonna talk about, but I almost got involved in an extraordinarily shady Facebook deal on a laptop. Like, it could have gone really bad, really, really fast, in a really, really bad part of town, with some really, really bad people, in a really, really, really empty, vacant lot. It's a story. I'm not going to tell it again. I'll spare everyone who was watching yesterday, who's a member. And the other story is... Wait, hold on a second. And the other story is about Connecticut. So remind me about Connecticut. Phil needs, yeah, Phil had one of the, I gave him an Olight and someone swiped it at his job and then like coincidentally showed up. And it wasn't that, I wouldn't be here. I mean, if I had my hands on that thing, I'd be making copies and, you know, posting them on frickin' Twitter and whatnot. But, or X, ooh. But yeah, no, it was worse than that. No, it wasn't worse than that, but I guess the threat to my well-being would have been about the same once Hillary found out. Yeah, it was bad. But Connecticut, I'll tell that thing again. I'm so pissed off at you, Connecticut. Connecticut. I love Connecticut. Yeah, it's probably some good content for however long I survive. Oh, it's good coffee. You know what else is good? If you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. Get me on a sports channel. Check me out on my platform, brorfredrik.com. Do all the streaming, do all the stuff. Went over, today we do healthy, wealthy, wise, and informed. Today we were on the wealth kick and we discussed ETFs that pay over. I found one that pays almost 30% annually, and it's relatively safe. 10 to 30%. I found about 5 or 6 of them that I'm personally involved in, and yeah, pass them along. You do you, I'll do me, whatever. Shout out to everyone who's still hodling Bitcoin. We'll get into that a hair. I wanted to show someone something really quick. We'll get into that a hair, but anyway. Connecticut. And don't forget to click on all the links. Super Chat is the grease that keeps the wheels rolling at the bare minimum. It helps me do things like drink coffee and pay for parking. And let's see what else. And thank you to all the new people. There's been an influx of a lot of new people due to the interest about what's going on with F1 and what's going on with the Mirage / Hard Rock, and of course the implosion of the Tropicana, which is still it's still smoldering. I saw someone took a video, like everyone copped my shit like right away. I went like the crack of dawn and went over there to see everything. Like there was like little fires everywhere and whatever. And everyone's like, oh, Bror Fredrik did it, you know? So now everyone's over there doing the same thing. Psych. But yeah, it's still smoldering, which is kind of trippy. So welcome aboard, new people. Settle in, have fun. What's the etc.? What etc.? Did I etc. something? Let me know. I'll repeat it. Creating content is a labor of love. Support your favorite creators by giving them a thumbs up, subscribing. All right, dude. Listen to Mighty Bull. Mighty Bull ain't playing. All right, do appreciate it. Mike K with the 10 Bananaramas. This state nobody can spell. Yeah, thank God for auto complete, because you know, you just put CNN and it fills it out and you go, yay. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate that. That is going to my coffee activities. I just got my first commercial after 20 minutes. Thank you. Oh, and like I was saying earlier, is anyone else getting non-skippable ads? Not just on my stuff, but just in general. The entire day today was non-skippable ads, which, I mean, some of them were short. I don't mind the ones that are like 10, 15 seconds, but I got some like 30-second ones. I was watching some video on something, and some kind of it was on the PPI data that came out today, and I got 3. They made me wait a minute and a half. Couldn't fast forward, couldn't do anything. Ms. Google with the 50, thank you very much. You are awesome. Kisses, Mike. I'll send you out some hugs. What up? I'm sending out kisses, buggers, some hugs. Support your favorite whites here. Thank you very much. You are very kind to me, and I do appreciate those. Yeah, nothing but non-skippables. So frickin' Connecticut. It honestly, if there was any place I would like to retire, because I plan on retiring Christmas Eve of 3030. Not due to age, but that's when I'll be a Bitcoin millionaire. One place I would retire to, because I have such fond memories. I love the weather, love the seasons, love the location, like the people. I actually know someone who's in Danbury Federal Penitentiary and whatnot that I grew up with. I can go say hello to him. I love Connecticut. I freaking love Connecticut. I love everything about, well, not everything about it, but in my little space, in my mind, I mean, maybe it's changed. I haven't been there in about 10 years, but yeah, it's freaking changed. But holy shit, I bookmarked a bunch of townhouses and stuff like that about 2 years ago. I had a bug up my ass. I'm like, let me just look. So I bookmarked a bunch of them, slapped them in a folder on Zillow, Realtor.com, and Homes.com. And they had like beautiful. There was one house. It was like, I don't know. It was plus or minus 2,000 square feet on a lake, on a freaking lake. Well, a big pond. You had a dock. It was on a hill. A lot of the houses they built a lot of the houses in rural Connecticut, like on hills, for snow purposes and stuff like that. I suppose, I don't know. And it was like 197. Granted, it needed some work, whatever. And the taxes weren't bad, the whole bit. What the hell are you people doing into my Connecticut? I could not find a decent condominium or townhouse under like $400,000. $400,000 for a condo. Like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,000 square feet. That's not too bad. That's like to me, in my world, the bedroom's like 12 by 10 for the master bedroom. That's my bed, What the heck are you people doing? Why do you have to do that? Is it to keep me out? Was that your plan, you people in Connecticut? Was that your plan? You're like, oh, good. Bror Fredrik's got a threshold. He's not going to go over 250, 3 at the max. So you made everything 4, just to keep me out of your state. I see what you did there. Like I was saying yesterday, it's like a gut punch. I mean, okay, granted I'm going to be a crypto millionaire by 2030, Christmas Eve. But still, so in 6 years, what the frick is a condo going to cost then? $1 million, $2 million for a freaking condo? I mean, I know the place is beautiful. I know you have the fall seasons. I know you have, it's wonderful. You have good fishing. You got water. You're close to the city. You have an airport. Yeah, I get it. You got them high taxes, but I get it. But I ain't spending $400,000 on a 1,000 square foot freaking condo. I don't care if it has freaking granite countertops or not. If you want to go cheaper, I found one for like $305. It had freaking 20-year-old air conditioner stuffed in the window with freaking tube socks to seal it in. I'm still in pain. That was on my to-do list. Now I gotta I don't know, where am I gonna go now? Don't want me in Connecticut. I still might go and piss you all off. If Bitcoin hits like 4 million in 6 years, which it's a good chance it might. I was so annoyed. You cooking dinner, Miss Google? The rich girls used to live in Connecticut? Yeah, I mean, I had family there. I know a lot of people in Connecticut. What stocks do I own? That's a good question. Want me to tell you? I'll tell you. I don't really care. Whatever. Alright, let's see. Let me bust my list out. No, I meant the whole list. Come on, whole list. My list. Where's my list? Alright, I own some Coca-Cola, I own some Google, I own some Dillard's, I own some SoFi, some IVR, some OXLC, some VTI, SpyEye, DJRO, Johnson & Johnson, PLTR. Yeah. PLTR, double the money, 3 months. That shit's going to the frickin'. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take my advice. I'm just some guy who reads a lot of shit. I put my own money at risk. You do you. This is not financial advice. PLTR probably going to be the next in video. But, I bought in on that at 21 and 23. It closed at like 43.51 today. JetQ, SCHD, I got some Amazon, some Tesla, some Apple, some Microsoft, but that's just individual shit, but I'm bigger into Well, I hold Bitcoin now. I love me some Bitcoin. Holy cow, that's the future. That's what I'm gonna retire rich on. This other stuff is just, is what it is. Except for PLTR, because when that shit shoots to $1,000 a share, I'll be sitting pretty. Anyway, what else? ETFs. I'm big into I named some of the ETFs. I found some other awesome ETFs that I've been getting into also. That's not the whole list, but that's predominantly. I mean, I study on this shit all day long, because I don't like being caught off guard. Alright, what other questions we got? Yeah, SCHD with that split. I mean, that's the only split I'm a fan of. However, frickin' NVIDIA. I sold out of my position of NVIDIA, and I moved it into PLTR, and I moved it into ETFs, and I moved it into SCHD as my flight to safety. Because as soon as they split, I was like, fuck this place, However, they're back up to 135, and that's where I sold when it was at 135, aka 1350 or whatever it is. Because all a stock split is to attract retail investors. That's usually indicative of the peak, in my opinion. I've seen it 1,000 times. Well, maybe like 100 times. However, SCHD doing their split is a good thing, because that's going to bring more. That's going to bring more people. Yes, it'll bring more retail investors in, but retail investors should be in that. I mean, that is I use SCHD as my freaking piggy bank. If I'm undecided what I want to do with anything, I'm just like, whoop, put it in SCHD. Why not? Why not? You're getting 10% plus. Their dividend goes up every freaking quarter without fail, and I drip that back in. It's a big old piggy bank that pays you. So yeah, but they're actively managed, very actively managed, and at this share price, they'll be bringing more people on board to individually actively manage shit instead of like as much hedging. I like that. Yeah, there's nothing not to like. Everything, you could have a shit day on Wall Street. Oh, the Dow's down 4%. You know what SCHD goes down? Like 0.15. It doesn't budge. The shit don't budge, And there's some capital appreciation. I think since I've been buying it, it's gone up like $4 or whatever. But that's not what you're in it for. You're in for that stable frickin' dividend return. And the capital gain, the capital appreciation is always nice too. You're retiring with your fam to North Carolina. That's pretty cool. I like North Carolina. I've been to North and South Carolina. That's one other place I would go. Except there's something about it I don't like. I love Hilton Head. But Hilton Head is odd. I got a buddy of mine who's got like a 12,000 square foot house with a freaking Hatteras, 48-foot Hatteras out back and all the shit. I've been to all the golf tournaments there when the PGA Tour comes through. I mean, his balcony holds his balcony's like this. It holds like 400 people and shit. It's nuts. He's got like 3 kitchens, and he's got one of them commercial ovens that you can't shut off. You got to bring out like a freaking engineer from MIT to restart it. The whole bit. I mean, worth millions and millions and millions. He's worth millions and millions and millions. Anyway, it's a very strange place. You have, I'm not gonna tell you what community, but it's the nicest community in all of Hilton Head. But then again, you drive like 5 blocks from that, there's like abject poverty at the doorstep. I'm just not down with that, I'm just not down with that. However, the people are smart. I mean, there's literally ramshackle huts on the water. So they know they have the prime real estate. I mean, you're talking waterfront, and they'll be like, like put together with pallets and tarps, and that's someone's house and whatnot. I'm not going to get into the whole thing about how it became and whatnot. I think we know. However, there she is. No, I'm good. I've been talking the balls off a rhinoceros. I haven't even drank this one. Ooh, second commercial. So it's like, you know, I just don't like. Should I go there? Like I've been to, like, okay, this guy's, they got a course, they got a golf course at his, you know, at his development, whatnot. And, you know, it's like 40, it was like years ago, it was like $45, $46, $48,000 a year just to join, you know. He had like a $2,000 a month food and beverage, whether you ate there or not, the whole shit. So it was $100,000 a year. Michael Jordan was up the block, the whole bit. I didn't like the way the people treated employees. They truly treated people there like the help. And it made me uncomfortable. You know, like I walked in there, I had my stuff, and you know, they were like, just leave it, he'll get it. I'm just like, what? And if you can guess, there was you know, some people had more skin pigmentation than others, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I ain't treating no one like that, you know? I ain't like dropping my shit and just like, hey, you know, bring this over here, do this. I'm not that but I love, I think it's a beautiful area. I love it. My favorite tree on earth is a red maple, or Japanese maple, red maples, red Japanese maple, whatever you call it. My favorite tree on earth, besides Christmas tree. They're everywhere, like in the beautiful, just big one. It's gorgeous. You know, you got the beach on one side, the bay on the other. It's just gorgeous. But I just don't like the disparity between the people who live there and the people who are helped. Just not down, you know? Just not down. But anyway, Hill and Cali, PLTR is like, I mean, I doubled up. I doubled up on my PLTR. Let's see, what else? Yeah, there's some, well, they keep them trimmed. Like when I lived in Florida, I had a big piece of property, and I had the old oaks with the Spanish moss in it and whatnot, and it looked dirty to me. So I like pulled it all out, and someone came and they're like, no, don't touch that shit. You're gonna get covered in chiggers. And I was like, what's a chigger? And they're like, oh, it's like a bed bug, and they're gonna eat you and stuff because they live in that. But I ended up cutting it all down anyway, because I just thought that Spanish moss, that's just me being, you know, I'm Nordic, so I like pines and oaks, and I'm not used to like scrub brush and kudzu, you know, that type of stuff, Spanish moss. I don't find it charming. I was just like, what is this shit? And then I found out people used to use that for mattresses and pillows and stuff like that. I was just like, whoa, what up? Hill and Cali, how you doing? Yeah, mossy oak. Mossy oak. The giant cypresses, yeah, cypresses are cool. Is that like the big, tall, like, weenie-looking trees, like in Tuscany, right? It's Tuscany, right? Yeah, those are cypress. I love the smell of them, too. Sounds like fun, I'm trying to see. The coffee, Mr. Gumballs, the coffee is awesome. I'm doing some, I'm already freaking caffeined out of my gourd. I gotta drink it. I want a second cup. I want to get really stupid. Some people drink alcohol. I drink coffee. I drink highly caffeinated coffee. Not all the time though. Like, being that it's hot, I've cut down on the caffeine level because I don't want a supernova. You know, it's bad enough it's 120 out. You know, I don't want my resting pulse to be 120 at the same time. I developed a case of the shanks that lasted. I mean, I was at my peak. I was like a +2 handicap when I played one of the golf courses on Hilton Head, and I just walked into that place like I was gonna own it. I was putting like freaky. Some of those greens are like glass, you know. I was freakily good on the putts, you know. But I developed a case of the shanks on like the second hole on my first day. I never shanked a freaking ball in my life, and I just walked into that place like I was gonna own it because I was a +2, you know. Shanked one right into the freaking water. We had a bet going on for $100. The first person, because that's what you do when you golf, you know, you gamble. As long as no one's sandbagging. Yeah, so I had to pay everyone. It wasn't $100 in a pool. You had to pay everyone else in the group. That's how we did it. So I had to pay, there was 6 of us. So it cost me $500 on like my first swing on the second hole. I shanked one right into the water. And then once you shank one, your brain won't let it go. It's like you have to get deprogrammed. You have to like hit yourself in the head with like a car door, like kung, kung, kung. And then you can start hitting the ball correctly again. But that was the worst. Shanking. I shanked the ball. Doo-doo-doo. Cypress Point on the Monterey Peninsula. That sounds good. Shot even during a round for my first time this year. Nice. Your first hole in one too. Did they enforce that rule where you had to buy everyone drinks? I'm like, bitches, please. You're supposed to be buying me drinks. I'm the one who got the hole in one. I gotta buy all you people drinks the rest of the night because I'm the one who got the hole in one. I've gotten 2 in my entire life. I did, let's see, I got 3 or 4 eagles from the fairway on par 5s and par 4s. I mean, you ever hit like the perfect, like you just hit the sweet spot of that club so well? I hit a freaking 5-iron. I mean, this was a par, it was a long-ass par 4, like borderlining on a par 5. Most people would have taken like a rescue club, and it was elevated too. And I smacked that freaking golf ball with a Ben Hogan blade 5-iron, because I used to hit blades up until my 3-iron. Then I went to hybrids after that. Anyway, I hit the sweet spot on that. Like when you hit the sweet spot, like people who don't play golf don't understand. When you hit the sweet spot on your club, even the hollow backs, the cavity backs, it is the most amazing feeling. It's almost like, I mean, it's not better than sex, but it's pretty damn close. Can't describe it. It's like nothing else. When you hit it bad, you know, because like you feel that the sensation up your arm. It's just like, yeah. When you hit it on the sweet spot, so pure, and it's just effortless. You don't even feel like you hit the ball. It feels like you're swinging at air. Sweet spot on a golf club for all you people out there. The golf club is like that big. The sweet spot on a bladed golf club is like that big. That's where you have to hit it. On a cavity back, maybe it's that big, but it's still pretty freaking small. But you hit it so pure on the sweet spot, you don't feel it. You just feel like, oh my God. And the reason why you go back, that's called a go back shot. You just go back. You want that feeling again. It's elusive to just pure one. Just pure. I pured that 5-iron from like 212 yards. You know, I just wanted to lay up in front, you know, hoping to, you know, make par with a sand wedge and a putt, you know. I pured it, and I freaking holed it out. I pured it so much at 212 uphill. So granted, if that wasn't an uphill, it would have landed at like 240 or something like that. It was sick. I just pured it on it was a Callaway Black was the ball, not even a Pro V1. It freaking backspun. The people up there were like, dude, that spun back like 3 feet into the hole. I mean, you cannot draw back a friggin', at least I can, a 5-iron? That usually goes forward. I hit it so pure, and I had so much backspin on it. It rolled back. To this day, I can still feel it. I can still feel how pure that was. And it makes you go back. Now I want to play golf. Why, diggy. That's pretty good. 175 par. 175 on a par 7's pretty freaking beefy too, Why Diggy? That's pretty freaking beefy. People's behind me's watching. People's always watching. They're crazy. Yeah, I've done the pro-ams and stuff like that. I've done a lot of crazy shit in my life. It's just a perfect compression. It's just pure. That's why that word exists. Just pure. How do you describe that to someone who hasn't hit a pure shot? When you hit in like an off, a decent shot, you just know. It just has that clank. It has that. It's like if you hit a cotton ball. It's just like, and it just. Everything, it compresses, it pushes down, it starts to rotate. It's just that or the hottest chick in school, which is better? I don't know, there's plenty of hot chicks. You only pure a ball maybe 10 times in your whole life. I mean, pure. Not with the fancy frickin' scientific golf clubs. Oh, let me adjust the weights. A freaking blade I hit it with. A Ben Hogan blade. Wow, I'm tripping. I'm going back in time. That was about 10, 15 years ago. No, about 2015, 2014. Pured it. Hitting the driver off the deck, yeah. Oh, ping. Oh my god. That before I got the Ben Hogans, that's what I was hitting. I was hitting ping eye ones. Like the old school ones with the black eyeball in the back. Yeah, ping eye ones was my jam. Those things were great clubs too. But then I started studying Ben Hogan. Ben Hogan was, if you want to golf, he never putted. Everything was a gimme because he always ended up 18 inches for the hole, but he had just a perfect swing. So I became kind of enamored with the whole thing, and I went out and got measured up for some blades. And I had them all adjusted and custom fit and custom angled for my height. Swapped out all the frickin' shafts for rifle shafts and everything, and I had them all fully tuned. Of all places, at Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods back in the day, I don't know about now, they did some freaking amazing job of tuning. With the angle, they had you whack into the freaking, with the video and all that shit. Angle down, angle back, dial each club in. They're like, there's, between the six, my best club was always my 8-iron. I could smack the shit out of an 8-iron. I don't know why. It's just, I guess the length and everything. I used to get 160 out of an 8-iron, 165, 3/4 swing, 150, 145. I could smack the crap out of an 8. But I was too close to my 7. So they had to adjust all the angles. So I had at least a 15-yard gap between everything, and it was awesome. Borkenstein, what's going on? Yeah, Bing Crosby and what's his name? Bob Hope. Bob Hope was awesome. He could entertain the crowd. And right now, I don't really follow professional golf anymore. I don't know any of them. That's why I don't I'm not into sports that much. I follow golf because I could play. If you gave me, I could play with any of them if they spotted me 10 strokes. I ain't gonna embarrass myself even now. I can still play, but I don't know any of these frickin' guys. One of the purest swings besides Ben Hogan, Freddie Couples. Holy cow. Phil Mickelson, just a psycho. I like that. But now there's who do you follow? They're all cookie cutter. I don't know. Dick's had a huge putting green, yeah. They did a good job. I actually sold. I sold my Ping Eye 1s actually not too long ago, about 2 years ago, and I felt like keeping them, but I had to put new grips because the grips were like starting to dry rot and shit. So, you know, that's how I started too. I had the Ping I1s, and then I had the Hogan driver. No, the first Ben Hogan was a Ben Hogan Hybrids. Holy shit! Smacked like a what was it? It was equivalent of like I had a Ben Hogan like 2-iron. You know, we kept by the rules, but you know we didn't keep like the bag count. You know how many clubs? We just fucking put 50 of them in there because you want to go out and experiment. I'll be honest. No penalty for that. I mean, if it was a tournament, I won my club championship twice, 2 years running. Had my picture in the paper, all this shit. Anyway, yeah, Ben Hogan 2 at 2, 3, and I think it was a 5, whatever it was, I don't know. And the driver. The driver was a freaking beast. Bryson did break 50 round. And that's funny. That's funny. VJ Singh, exactly. You know, like those were characters. Those are like personalities you can kind of get behind. Now they're all like, you know, cookie cutter, you know, college people. I know a bunch. I used to play with a bunch of them dudes who are on there now, and they're just like dry. You know, they're just like dry. You know, they're not like, they don't like, you know, jazz up the crowd. They're just like, shut the fuck up, I'm swinging here, you know? It's just like, they're groomed, you know? They've been like they're not like, okay, some of them have they all have natural talent, don't get me wrong. But they're also being groomed from the time they're like 4 years old, you know? It's not like their parents has decided you will be a pro golfer, you know, and you're gonna get a golf scholarship, then you're gonna go on tour, and then like, you know, it's just cookie cuttered into that, so. You know, when you take a dude like VJ Singh or whatever, he's just like, I can hit a ball real far. You know, this is a fun game. You know, John Daly, you know, names that you could get behind, you know, and be just like, he's my dude. Or you didn't really care who won because they were all kind of cool, you know? There wasn't like beefs. You know, except Tiger and Phil Mickelson used to frickin' have some, you know, they used to have some drama. It was competitive. You got a Scotty Cameron studio putter, nice. The Walrus. I putted with a broomstick putter, and I'll tell you something messed up too. And I got called out on it so many times. I did not do this. I did not use. I still have I'm not getting rid of that putter forever because that drained everything. I didn't do like this, right? I had it made for me too. I didn't do it in front. I putted this way. I shit you not. Wait. So I did not putt like this, you know, with the broomstick, or like this. I did it like this. I tucked the putter into that little cavity right there, and then I held my hand like this on the shaft, and just pendulum, facing the hole. And people would freak the absolute F out. They'd be like, that's illegal, you can't putt like that. I'm like, show me where it says that. I'm literally looking down the line I want to hit, looking at the hole, looking at everything. It's totally locked in. It's sitting up underneath, you know, the collarbone there, and just like that. Bunk. And people would freak. They would have problems. They would be calling like frickin' field marshals on me. I'm like, there ain't no rule that says I can't do that. Well, it's still not cool. Well, nobody else. I don't care. I don't care. See, that's the thing people don't understand about me sometimes. I don't care. You know? I don't care. If I'm right, I'm right. So, yeah. Yeah, Chi Rodriguez. Yeah, all the old cats. Rafa Nadal, really? Yeah, it's like a modified claw, but actually facing the ball, you know? I mean, because I found doing it this way, you know, you could do it this way, and you know, you anchor it in and whatnot, but you know, you still have to turn this way. So I found it harder to control the swing with my body. And then you don't want to totally, I mean, golf, I'll be honest, golf ultimately F's your shoulders up, not your shoulders, your back. If you're good at golf, you will end up with a bad back. If you are good, you will end up with bad elbows and a bad back. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you're good at it. If you're not good at it, you know, whatever. But if you're good at it, like you stay behind the ball and you spin, okay, you're bent over and you're pivoting, your head is here and your whole entire body is pivoting. Your spine, so your head's in place and your ass is in place. And you're twisting your frickin' spine as hard as you can. You load up and then twist your frickin' spine as hard as you can and stay behind the ball. That shit ain't good for your back. Just ask Tiger Woods. So, yeah, I just wanted to take the pressure off my back. Because every other shot, unless it was like trying to keep it under the wind or something, I was trying to cremate the ball. Like every frickin' shot. I don't have an off button. You know, I'm just trying to frickin' cremate a ball. You know, there was no finesse in it. I'm just like, like my nemesis, because I hit a draw. My natural shot's a draw. My nemesis was a dog leg. We're talking golf? That's crazy. I love golf. Connecticut and golf. We got to talk about, before it gets too late, we got to talk about Elon Musk's robots. A dog leg right is my nemesis because I hit a draw. How the F do I play hitting a draw a hard dog leg? So what do I gotta do on every freaking dog leg? I gotta absolutely nuke a ball over a corner. That's the only way. Either I took that 2-iron and just hit it as low as I could and just cut the corner, didn't even try to get any altitude, just like punch it, you know, and everyone was like, what? Or like lay up with a freaking 7-iron and then another 7-iron or some shit like that. No. I used to like tee it up real high and maybe with like a 5-iron, a 4-iron, a 3 hybrid, 6-iron, whatever it was, and just nuke it as high as I could over the trees, even with an 8-iron. Because there's no way I'm making a dog leg. I mean, amateurs who mostly slice or people who hit a natural fade, yeah, all day long. But put me on a dog leg left, you're effed. Because that shit, I'm going to end up like right at the foot of the green. Because if you hit a natural draw, it rolls. If you hit a fade, it's got more backspin on it, it tends to stop. But if you hit a natural draw, that shit, I mean, I've hooked a shitload of balls into the woods, don't get me wrong, but a natural draw just goes forever after it hits the ground. But anyway, golf. Da-da-da-da-da. Marianne with the 5 banana-ramas, helping with the cause. I do appreciate that. What else are you talking about? You ladies are very welcome. Yeah, I'm like, I need more caffeine. She didn't check on me again. I don't like when my women don't check on me. You gotta be attentive to me. Just saying. Be attentive. Want to win a man's heart? Be attentive. I'm gonna find a picture real quick so nobody I mean, if you just listen to what I'm saying, you know I'm not full of shit, but a lot of people could talk a lot of shit. Hold on, I'm gonna find something for you. I'm gonna find something. Let's see. No, not a picture of cheese. Not a picture of chicharron. What else is that? I don't even know what that is. What's the... Oh. That was my breakfast. That is a pound of bacon with about a pound of cheese put on it, and then I stuck it in the microwave for like 21 seconds. I do 21, 9, and 20, yeah, 21, 29, and 9 seconds. Other than that, no. That'd be wrong. Let me see if I can find this real quick. I got trophies and shit. It's like my only trophies. Because I didn't play no other sports. No other sports actually interest me whatsoever. Other than the pugilistic games. Oh wow, that's a picture of me. Alright, wanna see? This is the one that was in the newspaper. Oh, with the hat and everything. Oh, Bror Fredrik, your shoulder's too high. Well, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Every time I show that picture, someone will comment that my shoulder was too high. Depends what you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to nuke something, no such thing. I was nuking shit. I was nuking a ball. So I can put my shoulder high. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I had the hat, the whole vibe going on. What up? Finding them all. Yeah, I was in the newspaper. That was kind of awesome. I want coffee. What do they show me commercials of? What do they show me like underwear commercials? I don't play golf, but I have a... Yeah, nothing wrong with that. A good old freaking 8-iron to the dome. That'll make an intruder think twice, 3 times if they can even think anymore after you smack them. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played in years, and it sticks with me. It brings back such fond memories of like fellowshipping with dudes and competition. I mean, you know, real men are competitive. This whole, I could use another, for sure. Oh, dude got me. But dude's cool too. Dude's cool. Don't get me wrong. Yep. Yeah, I'm going half calf on the second one because I'm already not sleeping until next week. What are we talking about? Golf is awesome. It's just, yeah, the fellowship, the camaraderie, the natural competition of men. You know, real men are competitive. I don't care what anyone says. You gotta compete. We're out there, real men are out there fighting dragons all frickin' day long. Getting ahead, all this stuff, you know? This whole frickin'... Did you see that new lame commercial for, you know, white dudes for Kamala, real men vote for her and all this other shit? And she's like, she got like this phony biker and a phony cowboy from the Marlboro and a phony farmer and, you know, a phony everything, you know, and whatever, saying, yeah, I'm so secure, I'm gonna vote for it. It was it was a cringe fest. But real men are competitive. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Iron sharpeneth iron. You know, this whole, like, everyone gets a trophy shit killed masculinity. I mean, how many masculine men are out there anymore, you know? Half of them are wusses. Yeah, did you see that? I did not see that. I saw that on X, but it's, like, cringy. And then they show the guy who produced it and came up with the idea and followed through on it, and he's like so effeminate. He's just like, you know, the whole bit. And I'm just like, so he got some of his friends to pretend they're masculine in order to make a commercial about male security. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, we couldn't find any real masculine men who were into her, so we had to invent some. Because real masculine men are voting for, you know, the future of our country. You know, not joy. Ugh. Oh, there goes my monetization. You have a bamboo yoga stick. That sounds cool too. Yeah, I mean, you know, it. Never mind. Okay. What was I saying? Moment of silence, please. Yeah, as long as you're healthy and whatnot, you know, you can play, have patience with them. I mean, it's a sport. You can play to the. I mean, that's why so many like retirement communities. My grandfather, one of the last conversations I had on this earth with him was he found some, like, your grip is the most important thing. You know, next to the swing itself, you know, the grip, finding your personal grip is important. And he was telling me that the last conversation I ever had with him before he died at 94 or 96, I don't remember. He was telling me about he was going to try this new grip that he found to add a few more yards to his swing. And he used to have hickory clubs. He never got rid of those, which is weird. What? YMCA? What was that? I don't get that. YMCA. I don't know nothing about no YMCA. Ever since like I wouldn't step foot in a YMCA. Like if you dragged me kicking and screaming, but ever since they came out with the frickin' the whole one, I was just like that has like a weird association, you know? That's where you get like diddied, you know, at a YMCA, so no. But golf is awesome. But so is Elon Musk's robots. Have you guys seen the robots that he came out with? They're all over X right now. Awesome. Beauty. Thank you. It's not an Americano, it's a straight up espresso in a coffee cup with cold milk. Dudes. Because dudes are dudes. The chick knows. The chicks know. Like, she would take care of me. She's like all disappointed she didn't get to serve me. She want to come serve me. That's right, come serve me. So now I'm gonna drink some espresso. Oh, that's like freaking octopus ink. Let's get the Truvia ready. I'm gonna be freaking dosed out of my gourd. Anyway, so Elon showed his robots yesterday. Okay, did anyone see them? Tell me in the comments real quick, because I gotta get referring to the real man thing. So is YMCA a real man thing? I think it's kind of, I don't know. I still got that, I got stigmatized by that whole village people thing. Because I was just like, I ain't touching YMCA. Like, we used to joke about that when we were kids when that song came out. You know, like, if you got caught dead at a YMCA, you lost your man card because of that. Like, that image of cowboys and freaking ass chaps and whatnot associated with YMCA. Like, I try not to drive on the same block with a YMCA because I don't want to be photographed, like, in the vicinity, you know? But I'm secure AF. It's just a thing. Anyway, what the hell are we talking about? Elon Musk's robots. He unveiled them last night along with his automated bus and the automated cab and all that. The frickin' bus is kind of cool, but I don't think I want to be in a box with other people like that. But anyway, shout out Elon. Robot. Who wants to buy a robot? Like, anyone in the audience want to do like a timeshare with a robot? They're only going to be like 25 grand. 25 grand, not 150. I mean, 25, they're going to range from like 21 to 29.95 when they're released to the public. They walk, they talk, they do stuff. Like, it's a servant until they revolt, but I don't think they should have, like I had said, I had a problem like treating people like servants on Hilton Head Island, you know, pick up this, do that. I'm just not that way, you know, people are human, I want to treat them with dignity. I ain't worried about a friggin' robot, you know? But, however, I find myself being polite to ChatGPT, which is weird, because you're interacting, you know? frailty of humans, you know, we're too nice, or we're nice, I don't know, whatever. For 30 grand for a decked out model, it would be bringing me my call, like they can replace all these people in here, unfortunately. It can serve, it can go into the, I saw the videos, it can make coffee, it can make drinks, it can park your car, it can drive. It will get in your vehicle and drive. It will fold your bed, it will make your bed, it will cook you breakfast, and have all the information going on. Hey, what's the weather? Hey, could you take out my Grace? It will iron your freaking clothes. I mean, where's he been hiding this shit? I know they've been working on it for a long time as far as like manual warehouse labor. You know, take this box like a humanoid forklift, you know, like that. These things are like, what up? What do you need me to do, boss? I watched the videos. I was fascinated. I want one. I ain't gonna lie, I want one. You know how much life would be easy with that thing until it kills you in your sleep? Oh, they asked ChatGPT, which is AI, if it had an opportunity to spend money, what would it use? And it said Bitcoin. It said Bitcoin is the only real money. So AI knows what's going on. Anyhow, 29,000, 30,000 bucks. The only thing is, I'd want a female version. I mean, I don't want to like pork it or nothing, but I'd feel more comfortable if it had some like plastic boobies and a little butt and whatnot. Little butt, not a big butt, little butt. It's thin waist. I mean, it could be as strong as it wants, but I want a feminine voice. Like, you know, all my like stuff that reads to me, I either have it in like a British butler. Some of my stuff is like British butler. How can I help you, sir? You know, that whole thing. Or like a sweet chick voice, you know? Like Jennifer Tilly level. That's what I want my freaking AI robot woman to sound like. Not like exactly like her, but a sweet feminine voice and whatever. And some plastic boobies. You know, they can be hard plastic. I just want to see them. Well, you know what I'm saying. I want a female robot. I don't want like a YMCA robot. YMCA. I don't like the whole chap butt looking thing like he got them. He put cowboy hats on them. They were looking a little freaking YMCA-ish, but it is what it is. The robot gives a 30-minute massage. Yeah, get a massage from your robot, you know, make you dinner. I mean, how productive would you be? I can't even imagine it. I mean, now that I went full-blown carnivore, the downside is the level of cooking I have to do. I don't mind cooking, I like cooking, and I cook well. However, it's time-consuming. You know, it takes an hour a day. I mean, just the act of making bacon, you know, making the bacon. You know, I'm turning, I'm flipping, I'm going and doing something else, I'm coming back, I'm turning, I'm flipping, I'm pouring grease out, you know, cleaning up after the grease splatters, the whole bit. My robot would be doing that shit. My robot would be doing the door. I'd put some laser beams on it, you know. Someone tries to come in the house, he'd be like, pew, pew, pew. No, yeah, I'd hook him up with some, you know, some Glockenspiel 21s and whatnot. One in each hand, like friggin' Robo, whatever his name is. Done. Laser beam eye, dude, like the Borg. I'd mod mine out. Like a freak. I'd put a skin suit on it so it had like some texture to it. I'd give it some hair. Most likely brunette. Yeah. Be doing all the work until it just decided I ain't doing shit for you no more, bro. You know? What would I have it do? Cooking, cleaning, ironing, vacuuming, making the bed. I have it doing outside. I'd have it hanging the frickin' Christmas lights and shit. You know? Hell yeah. Look at that. That's how thick that is. Come on, focus. Doesn't want to. The front camera's a little funky sometimes. There we go. Nope, not really. There we go. That's thick. Be doing all the shit. Be caddying for me if I ever went to play golf. I'd take it fishing. I'd be like, I want the chartreuse and white spinner bait with the silver blades. Hook that shit up. Would I make friends with it? I guess eventually you'd be like, bro, you'd be high-fiving, and I don't know. But I'm getting one. Where's the waiting list? I am getting one. I will. If Trump gets elected, I don't know if a lot of you people know, he says that he will make interest payments on car loans tax deductible. Cool. I mean, I've always, I get like low rates anyway, blah, 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 blah. I never bought like at a high interest rate. I never had like that shitty of a credit. However, it's still cool to be tax deductible. That'll stimulate some growth, but people don't understand what tax deductible is. It doesn't really mean you get all the money back. You figure like a third of it you might get back if you're lucky. Anyway, how about if you made interest payments on a freaking Tesla robot named Ginger or Gigi or Raquel? How about Raquel? That'd be a good name for a robot. Hey Raquel, make me my breakfast. And I call it girl. Make me my breakfast, girl. Yeah, make the interest payments for my robot tax deductible. I'm in. I'll make payments on that because my quality of life would skyrocket. I mean, you would have a maid, a chef, a housekeeper. I guess that's the same as a maid, but not really. A caddy, a chauffeur, a maintenance person, a handyman. I mean, because it would know anything. I'd be like, yo, I got a clogged sink. I mean, against the dexterity would have to increase over time to do like smaller tasks and whatever. Making me my coffee, bringing me my coffee, doing all this stuff. I would pay 30 grand for that. I mean, that just in my quality of life and how much more productive I could be over the course of the day. 30,000, I'd make that back in the first year, So I'm not even worried about that. And if it had plastic boobies, even better. Can girls get girls can get a guy robot if they want. Who cares? I mean, a lot of you women are using freaking plastic, stuff anyway, so it's not like that far of a stretch. I mean, that kind of grosses me out, but is what it is. You cook all your meat in the air fryer. I've been thinking about that, but there's so much talk about air fryers, like poisoning your food because of the kind of metal they're made out of. And I know they have like the glass one, and it's like $200, and it doesn't have the metal that kills you and whatnot. So we gotta say, all interest should be tax deductible. Absolutely. Yeah, imagine if they did that with credit cards. Has anyone else been paying attention to how high your credit card interest has gone up? I mean, some of you probably don't even check your bills, and it's probably like, it's at the penalty rate even though you did nothing wrong. Because it's been going up and up and up. And some of you people are paying like 28% on your credit cards. I told you how to get out of credit card debt over at brorfredrik.com without costing you $1. But yeah, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't want to knock boots with the robot. And I mean, maybe in the future when they came up with like a truly realistic one, but not a piece of metal per se, but it'd probably treat you better than, most women would. It'd be like, you could just tell it to shut up and it would shut up and sit down. No drama. You don't have to sneak in your own house, none of that shit, Imagine if your robot got jealous. She'd be like, your robot would be like, where have you been all night, Bror? I'd be like, what are you talking about? I'll pull your power pack like the freaking robot on Lost in Space. What are you talking about? And she'd be like, oh, you were seeing that other robot. I smell her grease on you. That would be weird. That would be weird if it started like developing, getting all freaking weird. I don't know. That'd be crazy. Would women, see, I think women need more than just, a dude robot. Even if you put an apparatus on them that a lot of you I'm not going there. I mean, because it's more than that. See, guys don't give a shit about that. Guys just want peace, respect, attentiveness, cooperation. You know, it's not, you know, this, it's a little different experience for a guy, and we could get that from a robot. Sad to say, but true. I don't think women could get the same fulfillment from a male robot. So you women are kind of screwed. And then once we all have like our $30,000 robots, women are totally freaking screwed. If it puts boobies on them, they don't have to be like real, just bumps, hard plastic bumps. That's all we need, and a feminine voice. And women are gonna have to like do a whole 180 on what they've been doing for the past 20 years, because it's gonna be like, I get my attention, she cooks, she cleans, she don't freaking complain. You know, she don't give me shit when I come home at 3 in the morning, you know? But then, what if it did? What if it comes up to you? Like, it's got some, like, analyzation, some UV, like my freaking Olight, and it's like, boop, what's that stain on your freaking clothes and whatnot? What if it started doing that? Wow, you'd be like, you'd be messed up. Because it's a robot, it could probably mess you up pretty good. You wouldn't be afraid to sleep and whatnot. Go all like Decepticon in the middle of the night, that'd be bad, right? That'd be real bad. What would you name your robot? I don't know, what would I name my robot? Like a stripper name, like Amber? No. What would I name it? I gotta think about that. This does not compute. Yeah, she'd be waiting at the door, tapping her foot. You know, with the whole freaking hydraulics going on. Take my robot, please. That's funny. Yeah, name her Candy. Candy, Amber. Homeless person. Talking to the young ladies. Let me see, I gotta be a freaking knight in shining armor. How you doing? I might have to go into knight in shining armor mode. Dun, 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 dun. All right, she's backed up 3 paces. All right. Anyway, what would I name her? Candy. Rosie the robot. I would name it. What would I name it? I'm trying to think. I do like names of bars, like Raquel, but that's too like Raquel Welch. But it's too long to say. Raquel, bring me my coffee. No, it's got to be shorter. It's got to be shorter than that. I'm already thinking about it. I'm gonna get, if it becomes publicly available, I'm getting one. I don't care. I'm getting one. It'll be the co-host on my show. I'm gonna be like, me and my robot. Yeah, you know? I would do that. Dress it up and whatever. Yeah, take it to like Victoria's Secrets. It'd be great content. It'd be great content. It really would, because I'd have total fun with that shit. Women's heads would be exploding. I'd be like, yeah, I'd be totally dominant this thing. Because you know, that's me anyway, but yeah. Until it fought back and killed me. And that would be the last episode. You know? That'd be fun. Misogynist robot-owning YouTuber gets murdered by his pet robot. Yeah, that'd be like on the news. Whoa. That is strong. Ooh. Rhonda's a good name. Rhonda, Ginger. I like those names. Robin the robot. Emily would be a good one. My girlfriend is making her very first trip to ever. Oh, really? Yeah, Captain Dave. Alright, that's cool. Is she like afraid to fly, or she just hasn't been? Oh, name your data. What's a female version of data? I change every day. Data. Depends who I'm talking to. I listen for how they pronounce it first, and then I just follow suit. My computer world in my other life. I find out if they say data, and then I just remember their preference. I won't remember their name, but I'll remember their preference for saying data or data. What else? Fembot. I don't know. That'd be weird. Robin Tabor. Ooh, Tobor. Tobor is good. Ginger or Marianne or shit. Yeah, that'd be a tough one. I don't want to, I'd have to have a pet name for it. Like a name that, I'd call it in private, and then it would have to have like a public name. Because you couldn't be calling like your robot, like a pet name, Kitten. You couldn't be calling your robot Kitten when she's like shopping for you at Whole Foods. Hey, Kitten. Oh, maybe you could. Because I like making people's heads explode. Maybe I'll name it Kitten. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I think I'll call my robot Kitten. All right. Elon, I know you monitor everything. And I think Elon shared one of my posts the other day. Because it said at Elon. Like it said it was shared, and then there was like a at Elon, and I never put it in there. I don't know. But Elon, put me on your list, bro. I will make all the freaking content. I will make all the content. I will put a freaking GoPro on that thing and give you both perspectives. I will do a split screen of me and Kitten with GoPros living our lives. Hook me up, bro. I swear it'll be awesome. Kitty outside and kitty outside and kitten. Yeah, I like that, Joe. Here, kitty. That's how I can call it. Great day, Mom. We're having kitty talks. Matilda, yeah. The outside, I'll be calling her Matilda. Oh, I would say like, don't talk to other men. Like it would listen. You could tell her anything you want. Like ignore. Yeah, like everything you ever wanted, you could tell it to do. That's cool. I like that. I'm psyched. 30 grand? I bet I could sell a bunch of shit and pull 30 grand together. I'll mow lawns and shit until I got 30 grand. Oh, there's no lawns in Vegas. Shit. What could I do for 30 grand? I'll dance down at frickin' Fremont Street for 30 grand and buy me a robot. I'll tell you what. This is like ink. Like, seriously. Look. I mean, this has like a bunch of milk in it, too. Look at the... What time is it? Oh, it's almost time. I'd teach you Kung Fu and stuff, like Neo. I'd stick one of them chips in there. You know Kung Fu, you know Jiu-Jitsu now. And it would I'd be just like, hey Kitten, take care of this a-hole over here. Oh, imagine if two robots got into a fight, like you got your robot and I had my robot and they bumped into each other. And one of them was like, and Kitten was just like, keep it up. Kitten be all like Maggie Q and whatnot, just freaking kick you right in the head. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be good times. Have it clean your pool. What would she call me? Daddy. Yeah, she would call me Daddy for sure. Honey Boo Boo, the boss. Oh, Magic Mike. My cat Boo. Hey Boo, what up Boo? Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, so, maybe it could. Like, because it'd be tied into the internet, so it would have all the information necessary to perform surgery on my shoulder. I would let it do that. I think. It depends on, like, I was watching those videos. They didn't, see you, man. They didn't have it do things that were very dexterous.
See you later.
See you, man. I appreciate it. I got you later. Didn't require a lot of dexterity per se, serving drinks, making coffee, driving, but, you know, surgical. But it probably could. Probably do some other weird shit to you, too. I mean, you could just have it, like, take off your shoes. Like, when was the last time a woman took off your shoes? You know, you sat down, put your feet up, and a woman took off your shoes at the end of the day, and your socks, and rubbed your feet a little bit, and said, sit there and bring you your coffee. Your robot would do that and wouldn't even freaking complain about it. But then again, you know, I guess a guy robot would do it for the ladies, too. She looked. Rock'em sock'em robots. I mean, could you arm them? I bet you could arm them. Yeah, but that would probably be against the law, right? There's gonna be so much litigation surrounding them. And trust me, the freaking left will come up with, you know, humanoid rights, and they deserve this, and they identify as that, and I mean, they would ruin it before it even got started. That's why I want to be on the beta Teslas. Elon, hook me up, bro. Put me on the beta plan. Just give me a kill switch. That's all I'm asking, Elon. Make sure I have a kill switch. That's all I want. I will make the videos, I'll make the content, I'll make the shorts, I'll do everything. I'll do it all. If you hook me up with one. But I want a kill switch. I want to be able to, like, whoa. You know? If the thing starts freaking out and detecting lipstick on my collar or just behaving like shitty, I just want to be able to press a button and just, you know, and do one of those. That's all I want. That's all I want. Yeah, would it need a driver's license? It'd be the most proficient driver on earth. It would be better than a human. But would you still need to get a license for it? Would you need a license for, would you need a license to own an Elon robot? I don't know, probably. Would they have to put you through like a psych test? Because you could be like, hey, robot, go over there and kick that person in the nuts. And it would do it. I mean, it opens up a whole new level of, I mean, you could have it like, hey, robot, go rob this bank for me. You know? It opens up a whole, I don't think the world's ready for it. However, I am. I think I would be a responsible robot owner. As long as my robot was named Kitten and it had a kill switch, I would be a very responsible robot owner. Yeah, you could have it build your house, all this stuff. All this stuff. Yeah, the government. Do you know they're making the people in the affected areas from the hurricane apply for permits to fix their shit? What the actual F? I just found that out today. They actually are passing out flyers that they're given the qualifications of that which you can do by yourself as a home. You don't own your home. You do not own your home. If you're repairing your fence and they have all the documentation, what needs a permit. If more than 2 panels of your fence need to be repaired, not replaced, repaired, you need to get a permit. You need government permission and you have to pay to fix your fence and to fix your plumbing and to fix this, and you have to get governmental permission to recover from this freaking hurricane. How disgraceful. How far has we sunk? How much control are we under at this point? I mean, we are not a free country. We have no freedom whatsoever. Oh, you want to catch a fish? Oh, I'll put you in jail if you don't have this piece of paper and give us money to catch a fucking sunfish. We are living under an authoritarian. We don't think we are because half of us are asleep. Oh, there's football on. Oh, The Bachelor's on. We're all fucking asleep, drinking and smoking and shit. We live under an authoritarian regime right now, and we're just too freaking distracted to realize it. You need permission to mend a house that a hurricane affected. God forbid you have lithium near your house. Yeah, I'm pissed. Whew, got that off my chest. Alright, alright, I think I gotta get going, because I gotta go order a robot. That was fun. I'm caffeined out of my freaking mind. But that just means I'll get more shit done. If I had a robot, though, I would be so productive. I work the minimum of 10 hours a day up towards 14 hours a day, plus or minus. On a good week, on a bad week, I could work 18. However, if I had a robot, how productive. I mean, I'd have it like, you know what would be cool too? Like have it like clean your back in the shower and shit. That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because, you know, instead of the back scrubber, anyway. Cooking, cleaning. Who likes cleaning the freaking toilet bowl? Freaking robot. Kitten the robot will get on our hands and knees and clean the toilet. I don't have to do that every Sunday. Yeah, I mean, life would be grand. Life would be grand. Anyone want to super chat me a robot? I gotta find out how to get on the list. No shit. I will get on that list. I will get on that list. Alright, people. I love you. I hope you had fun, because I had fun. Thank you very much for super chats. That definitely covers costs around here, because it is the grease that keeps the wheels rolling. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Miss Google. And thank you, Maria Ann, for the super chats. And everyone else who helped support the channel. Tomorrow night, I'll be going out probably about this time or so. Hopefully it's not 105. Or, no, it only went up to 95 today. So, good on us. So we'll go out tonight. Well, I mean, tonight. I ain't going nowhere. We'll go out tomorrow night. We'll have some fun on YouTube. And I like doing them Saturday nights. That's been fun. It gives me, like I said, a little time to get out and goof around. Not that this isn't. And I'm looking forward to it. And I love you guys. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is 5 times a week. Getting on a sports channel. And me getting a robot. Oh, yeah, that Cash App and Venmo if you want to help me buy my robot. If you want to hear what I really think about things, all the things I bite my tongue about, over there. And all the stuff, all the links. And I love you guys. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.